I recorded a really great video about the soul, going through the soul experience, twin flame, twin soul relationship bullshit. It's not something I'm holding on to, it's just something that my mind likes to do to make sense of things. But man, these sub-personalities can be so annoying. One is the perfectionist and the other one is the insecure one. And in the background there's always these voices. Huh? What do you say? Huh? No, I'm not schizo. But sometimes it feels like it, you know. There's this part of me that sometimes feels very insecure. I get it, how this can be so confusing to so many. I do want to explain this as best as possible. An attempt to reach the proper audience. And of course I trust the universe to, you know, provide this to the proper people. And sometimes I like to help the universe a little, yeah. That's what we do, you know, as humans. Man, these sub-personalities can be so annoying. Yesterday I recorded a really great video on the 13 chakra system. Something I've been planning to do or meaning to do for so fucking long. And yeah, talking about the soul, going through the soul experience, twin flame, twin soul relationship bullshit. No, it's not bullshit, it's labels that, you know, they're a means of understanding, you know. It's not something I'm holding on to, it's just something that my mind likes to do to make sense of things. And with me it's never about finding the answer to the question. No, it's opening a door to a reality which I then enjoy to explore. And once explored, I can either close the door or, you know, tick the box. Okay, I've been there, done that, and move on. You know, I rarely ever get stuck into a principle or a teaching or a way of looking at things. No, I'm very dynamic in this regard. But yeah, there's this part of me that sometimes feels very insecure. Yesterday I already looked into making a intro to that video, as I do with most of my latest videos. But no, this video clearly didn't want an introduction, because it already is an introduction. Why would you make an intro to an introduction video? No, it didn't make sense. And then, yeah, it was already getting late. Lately I've been trying to record the video in the morning, then in the afternoon work on the intro, and then publish it the next day. Because yeah, someone put that seed, like, yeah, you have to let the video sit on your channel without publishing it. So just set it to private, upload it as private, let it sit there for 24 to 48 hours so the algorithm can get to understand what your video is about. Well, I think the algorithm takes like less than 5 seconds. It's just very busy with all those very popular videos about pretty much nothing. cats. And full disclosure, yes, hot topic. But yeah, I didn't make a introduction. It was already getting late. I was like, okay, let's work on it tomorrow morning. I do like to publish my videos in the morning because that means prime time US the previous day. I think I'm like 12 to 16 hours ahead of the US. I've always been ahead of everybody. Yeah. I'm trailing the Aussies. They're a bit east, I guess. 1 hour, not sure. So this morning I wrapped things up, wrote a long introduction, have it checked for English grammar and things. Then it made something horrible out of it. I use AI for these kind of things, you know, as an assistant. I like to do everything my way on my own, and of course I use AI as a tool. But yeah, the text was too long. I wrote like a freaking book. Because I don't want to, you know, I do want to explain this as best as possible. So yeah, okay, so he edited it in such a way that it was less than 5,000 characters, which is fine. It doesn't read naturally anymore, but yeah, who cares? Because I also wanted to add hashtags, which I do nowadays. You know, it's all an attempt to reach the proper audience, and of course I trust the universe to, you know, provide this to the proper people, and sometimes I like to help the universe a little. Yeah, that's what we do, you know, as humans. Make a nice thumbnail. Yeah, spend like, well, this time it was quite fast, but then because I had already set the video to premiere US time, I think 7:30, like prime time. But yeah, at the last minute found the thumbnail a bit too dark, so I changed it, and now it looks too bright. It's like two main sub personalities. One is the perfectionist and the other one is the insecure one. And yeah, they're not like good buddies, but they are connected. Yeah? One could even ask, is it your insecurity that needs the perfectionist to make things right, or is it actually your perfectionist which makes the other one feel insecure? So Premiere was running. I opened it both on my laptop and my phone, and I was watching myself just, you know, checking. And then, you know, one of my viewers popped up. That was nice. Get some popcorn, I said, and enjoy. It's not that long, the video, actually. No, it's dense, but it's not that long. And yeah, before I felt reluctant to record this stuff because I don't want to have it come off as teachings. But yeah, why not? I mean, I could like record a complete course on this because it's so new, it's so unique. There's a few Dutch people who picked up on this 13 chakra system. Some are like older, so they still knew Sonia Bos when she was alive, and they visited her lectures. I have some of her lectures on CD, and I have several books. I'm still studying the books because, yeah, she speaks a different language, and I'm just going through it step by step, like I did with the Celestine Prophecy. I didn't finish the book in one time. No, I took my time. After chapter 4 or 5, the Mystic Experience. Yeah, I think it was chapter 5. I was done reading for a while and was, did some heavy soul searching. I even did like a soul quest or vision quest, what they call in shamanism. Yeah, retreat in nature with just a bottle of water. I did bring a really good sleeping bag and just be on my own in nature for as long as possible. And at some point, I ran out of water. I got really hungry the first couple of days, but that subsided slowly. But then I ran out of water, and then something in me started panicking. But I was okay. I was without water for 2 days, and I was okay. That was amazing. I even considered drinking my own pee. Some say it's very healthy, but no, I was detoxing like crazy, so it's just a thought, I mean, if I'm in the desert and I'm dying, yeah, I will for sure drink my own pee, but so yeah, the Sonia Bos books, slowly. I bought 2 of them with me here in Bali. Haven't read much, but it's what I wanted to speak into is this. In the background, there's always these voices. Huh? What are you saying? Huh? No, I'm not schizo. But sometimes it feels like it, when you're aware of these voices, these personalities. I can sometimes even laugh at them and have fun with them. It's just parts of the me that I am, this group entity, the way I experience it, the way I see it. But watching the video, I noticed some people are right that the volume is quite low, and since I've been adding intros to my videos, I've also been increasing the volume, sometimes like 200%, like double the volume. So yeah, I will edit this video about the introduction to the chakras when I have more material, and then I guess I'm gonna make it into one long video with chapters where I introduce, and it's a sort of initiation into the first 4 chakras. Really talk you through it, guided meditation and all these things. Instead of I made a playlist, and in the playlist, it's a new playlist. You can find it on my channel. I added a few other videos where I talked into this soul, the soul level, which for me sits in between the person, the you, and what everybody calls the I am, or that which you are not. Or actually are. I get it, how this can be so confusing to so many. I mean, I'm aware of all these different layers all at the same time right now. And I can switch state of being easily when needed, when called for. When I'm the video series, the video book, Awareness During the Storm, that's a clear example of how I switch modes. I got triggered, then immediately stepped out of the trigger and watching the trigger, and then allowed the trigger to the anger. Yeah, I allowed the anger, this side of me, to to fully express itself, and all the while watching this show. So it's like sitting in a theater, watching the movie, watching Yiroon playing the lead character in the movie. Of course, he's the lead character. And sitting in the front of the theater and in the back of the theater, while also being the one controlling the reel, while also being aware of the script writer, the director. All these levels, they're all there always. I'm just very aware of them, and this hasn't always been like this. No, I did some rigorous training, weeks, months, years of meditation and practice, and talking about it, and exploring and reading about it, and then doors opened, and explore this area. Oh wow, yeah. It's the new you, the new human, you man. Slowly arising. Yesterday I had a talk with a couple that were looking for a place to sit, and I invited them here over at the table. And they're from Germany. They live here in Bali now. And she was going to the dance studio right next door, and he was sitting here doing his work, excusing himself. But no, I invited you here, so of course you don't bother me. I was doing my thing, and he was doing his thing. And nice people, really nice people. And I was talking to them about my channel, and I felt like she was more interested in these things than he. We talked about the Anunnaki and all these things, and she asked me, like, so what about Jim Carrey? He's dead. He's gone. It's very clear. And she said, when I saw that video of the award that he received and the way he acted, that was clearly not Jim Carrey. No. And channelers and those who can contacted his soul, they pretty much all agree, no, Jim Carrey is no longer among us. He was done. I think he could have done so much more, but he did what he could. And if you watch his videos where he, discloses and exposes the one, especially the video where he does like the Illuminati, like, wow, that's awesome. that was cool, and it was years ago. These whistleblowers, we need them. We need people to speak up, but it's dangerous. It really is. I mean, I'm glad with this small channel. This is, you know, just you watching. And yeah, sometimes, you know, new people join and they watch and they're like, okay, so yeah, interesting. But yeah, I don't dive that deep into all these conspiracy theories. Because, of course, they're not conspiracy theories. They're only labeled as such. So, you can like get rid of it to debunk it. No, most people who speak into these things are debunking the reality we're supposed to live in, and expose, open up to you know what else is there, and there's so much more. So yeah, volume low and thumbnail not right yet, and yeah, now you posted it. No, it's just, you know, I dropped the seed. At the end I ask my audience, you, please let me know if you want to know more about this. I will continue. And of course the one watching live, yes, she said, I want to know much more. I will make more videos, of course. And yeah, one part of me decided, yeah, let's make this into a course, because nowadays YouTube offers, you can turn a playlist into a course, and then you can monetize it. And listen, if you wanna show your appreciation for the work I do, there's a link on my channel, buy me a coffee. And yeah, just buy me a coffee. It's $3, and you can become a member. So you buy me a coffee every month. That's $3 a month. That's peanuts, right? And if you want some private consultation, or you just, you know, have a call with me and talk about stuff, yeah, I offer it for $33, which is still, you know, nothing compared to what other people ask for this. And it's just, you know, if you want to support me in this way financially. But it's not a necessity. I will continue doing this for free. You know, everything I do is for free. I don't want anything in return. So I ask money. Well, if you want to express your appreciation financially, I'm okay with that. I'm open to it. And then, yeah, I even made a top tier level. If you want to be able to call me like every single day or a couple of times a month for $333, which is still like peanuts. But yeah, again, I'm not in it for the money. It's just to offer people a way. That's it. So yeah, turning it into a course, and my mind was already calculating, okay, let's do 13, because it's 13 chakras. Let's do $13 per video. Do I really want to? No, I don't want to. Maybe I will change. Maybe I add another member level, like a 13 chakra member level. You subscribe for $13. Yeah, and you'll be the first to see the video. I don't know. I've never really appreciated the money system, for the simple reason that you can't buy me love. Yeah, that's a song that popped up in. Can't buy me love. No, life cannot be bought. Life is free. So of course I share everything for free. I'm very grateful I'm able to do this every single day, sitting here like fully dedicated, committed, one video a day, publish one video a day. Yeah, so here I am, 5 months in, every day because I love it. And of course, there's been moments like, I don't want anymore. It feels like work. It feels like obligation. It feels like I don't want to. And those. Hi again. Those made some great videos, like very emotional, very like dark, deep. All right, guys. Enough for today. See you tomorrow. Hang in there.